Good morning. Okay, we're going to go ahead and jump in with our nice deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. We're going to be connecting with Mother Earth energy, feeling that our little roots going down, our energetic roots going down, 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 deep and wide into Mother Earth. Oyana kiano suyana kiana siana kiana siana tuyana ana. It's like they are searching out, searching out, searching out those healing waters, those crystalline caves. Just like it's like let your little energetic roots just have fun exploring and going deep, deep, deep and wide. Ayana siano tuyana oyana kiano suyano tuyana oyana. So deep breath into the nose, out through the mouth. One more there, just really allowing your body to release any tension that it's holding on to. If you need to move your shoulders, wiggle your fingers. Iana, kiana, siana, oyana, brush them off. Brush off any excess energy, any energy that does not belong to me. I release, I release, I release, I release. Any energy that does not belong to me, I release, I release, I release. Any energy that is no longer serving me, I release, I release, I release. Iana, kiana, any negativity, any anger, hurt, blame, shame. Oyana, siana, tuyana, oyana, kana, siana, oyana. I cast away, I cast away, I cast away. Iana, siana, tuyana, oyana, su, 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 ana, ana, ana. So now taking a nice deep breath in through the nose. This time we're going to put our attention and intention on our crown. Right on the top of our head, pulling down that beautiful source light energy from Father Sun, allowing that, like just beaming the brightest, whitest light that you can imagine, just coming through your center, your core, cleansing, clearing, clarifying, aligning, just really allowing that just to blast through our whole energetic field, like like the atomic bomb. Let's put that intention to please be like the atomic bomb of energy cleanses. Like, I don't know if you remember, like way back in the day, they'd use like the, I don't know, maybe they still do it, like those little bombs, like for pest. They'd put them in the house before they realized that that was like really bad idea. And it'd be like a bomb to do the pest. So let's have that, but it's cleansing our energy. Let's ask source light energy to be our energy bomb, cleansing, clarifying, aligning, just all the things, just turning us into these big sparkling lights of joy. So, okay, breathing in nice and slow through the nose with this intention, pulling it down, source light energy through our crown. And release out through the mouth, nice and slow, expelling all that no longer serves you. Letting go of yesterday. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. Allowing your shoulders, just like even if you need to push on your shoulders and like stretch your neck, just really just letting go. Just any tension in your body. Oh. So give it a little wiggle. Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. Breathing in through the nose one more time. Out through the mouth. Oyana siano tuyano oyana kiano siwiano tuyana. Ayana siano tuyano oyana. Iana kiano oyana. What this all does is it helps us to become more present in this moment, more centered in what in our intention of what we're here to do, what we're here to receive and give. Iana kiano suiano tuiano oyana. And our connection with each other, to each other. Oyana kiana siana tiano oyana. Iana suiano tuiana. Iana suiano tuiano oyana. Iana kiano suiano tuiano oyana. Iana kiano oyana. This time that we spend with our breathing and our centering and our asking for divine guidance and clarity and cleansing and all those things, it turns on that light switch of, we're here to learn, to grow, to heal. It's like, so the light switch that they're putting. Okay, so what they're showing is, because I was like, how, like elaborate is the word, like, so, and they were showing like that light switch of iana kiono suyono oyana, and it where it will say in session above like it says, like, like the radio sessions, the radio things where it says they'll flip on the switch and it'll say recording, and then so this time together it's like flipping on the switch and saying in session, like it's like that it's letting everybody, the universe, know that me and you are in session. This is our time together to learn, to grow, and to heal together. Iana kiana siano tuiana. And it just helps strengthen that iana kiana oyana, that cord between you and I. Iana kiano suiano tuiana. Iana oyana, and all that is. And our guides, it helps you connect higher, like oyana kiano suiano tuiano oyana, in different ways with your team and myself with mine. Iana kiana siono tuiana oyana, kiana oyana siono oyana. It's like a way of like tugging on the string and making sure all the lines are secure. Oyana kiono suiano tuiana oyana. Okay. So they just, I guess, wanted to go through a little bit of why we do that each day. So we have 4 of Swords, and then I also had the feeling that we needed to pull from, this is the Ancient Stones deck by Rebecca Campbell. I love her decks. I only have 2 of them, but I love them. I would love to have all of her decks. But I'm like that with a lot of things. Like I wouldn't mind having, like, I don't know, all the decks in general. But okay. Hidden treasure. You are on the right track. A gift is revealed. Oyana siana oyana. So that's interesting. So this is almost like it's like almost like the before. It's like the sleeping treasure. It's like the Snow White, and then this is the revealing. It's kind of like, and then she wakes up. It's like Snow White, and then who's your prince? Who's gonna come and kiss, or princess? Ooh. Who's gonna come and kiss you to wake you up, to wake up your gifts. Ayana siana tuyana oyana. Okay. Oh, I didn't light my candle. I lit my little incense, but not my candle. Do you want me to show you my incense again? I know I showed you before. It's just so cute. I just can't get enough of it. I got cone incense to go in my little, the cutest little thing. I love it so much. You'll have to let me know if you want the little link. I just got on Amazon. Okay. All right, so let's see where they're taking us, if they have what they have to say. Oyana kiano suiano tuiana kiana siano tuiano oyana kiano suiano tuiano oyana iana 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 kiano suiano oyana. Looking for outside help. Oyana kiano suiano tuiano oyana, to bring in iana kiano suiano tuiano oyana. Iana kiano oyana siano tuiano oyana. So like with this card, like what they're really showing, they're putting iana kiano oyana. They're putting the main, so like whenever you, with tarot, it's, what's fun about it is like you'll pull the same card 1,000 times, and then it's like one day you'll get like maybe one day you look at this card and all your attention is just on the 3 swords. That's all you can look at. It's like, is you are zeroed into those 3 swords, and that will end up meaning whatever it is that ends up meaning for that day, for that reading. Right now for me, right now this morning, oyana siano tuiana kiano oyana. It was just a little bit more of a zoning in. Iana kiona oyana is this window, and then it's the sleeping. It's the, like the Snow White sleep kind of thing. Like it's Iana kiano suiano tuiano oyana, and see how like this is like this person here is like looking, there's like it's hidden from them. Iana kiano suiana tiano suiano tuiano oyana. Iana kiano suiano oyana. Iana kiono suiano tuiano oyana. It's almost like we're given this gift. Like this is a gift that we are being given. Iana, that is placed upon our hearts. Oyana kiana siano tuiano oyana. And then, but if you look here in that upper corner there, there's a woman and she is, and then there's like a little man on his, could be a man on his knees or it could be a little hunchback kid. I don't know. But let's just say it's like a person on their knees, and then there's a woman there, and she is bestowing a gift to this person. Iana kiana oyana, siana tuiana oyana. And then looking back, it's like also they're showing me like this back there too. It's almost like Iana kiana suiana oyana. Gateway is the word that keeps coming up in my mind. And then Iana kiona oyana is like a gateway, like a doorway, an entrance into another realm. Oyana kiana suiano tuiana kiana siano tuiano oyana. Ana siano tuiano oyana. It's almost like she is the one that gives the key into this other place, this other realm. Iana kana siano tuiano oyana. Iana siano oyana, like to this next level. Oyana kiano suiano tuiano oyana. That she is the key. What you learn from her, what the gift that you receive from her will be the key that opens the door. Oyana kiano suiano oyana, to help push you through. Iana kiano oyana, because it feels like there's been like resistance to get to this, through this next gate, through this next oyana kiano suiano tuiano oyana, entry level, oyana ana siano oyana, like doorway, get to the next realm, get to the next iana kiana siano tuiano oyana, stage of your growth and healing. Oyana kiana siano tuiano oyana, iana siano tuiano oyana. It is like she is there to help you. Oyana kiana oyana. It's like this divine presence, but I feel like she is working. It could iana kiana oyana siano tuiano oyana kiana oyana. So this part is going to be different for different people that are here right now. Oyana kiana oyana, that you listening here to me. Ana siano tuiano oyana. So this divine being, who could be Mary, it could be any of these goddesses that are working with you and through you. But iana kiano suiano tuiano oyana, ana siano tuiano oyana, because there are other different goddesses that kind of come in and out. Like iana kiano, it's like they're tag teaming on our iana siano tuiano oyana on this whole journey. It's like they are like they're showing like that those Olympics where they run and they pass off the baton. It's kind of like that. Iana kiano suiano tuiano oyana. So this could be Diana, this could be Lilith, this could be the Morrigan, this could be Mother Mary, this could be Mary Magdalene. Iana kiano suiano tuiano oyana. And they could directly be working with you, giving you this key to this gate, or to this doorway to this realm. Iana kiano suiano tuiano oyana, or just this gift, this opening up of this gift. Iana kiano suiano tuiano oyana. Or for some others, it will be in the same kind of scenario. However, it will come through a human person. Iana kiana siano tuiano oyana. They will work through another that will awaken this part in you. Like they will place this, by them working through someone else, that other person will place this key in your heart. Like they will do that through them, through a human person. They will use the human to place this key in your heart. Oyana kiana suiana oyana is that combination of that divinity and human form that is needed in this next stage for some. Oyana kiana siano tuiano oyana kiana siano tuiano oyana iana kiano oyana tuiano su. Like that is like iana kiano oyana. That will be the key that will unlock this next phase. Oyana kana siano tuiano suiano tuiano oyana kiano tuiano oyana iana suiano tuiano oyana kiano suiano tuiano oyana iana kiano oyana siano tuiano oyana iana kiano suiano tuiano oyana kiano suiano tuiano oyana. Oyana kiano suiano tuiano oyana, but they keep saying about like just keep listening. Keep listening, keep listening, keep listening. Listening is key right now. Oyana kiana siano tuiano oyana. Keep listening. There's like key words, key phrases, key keeps repeating, but it's like these words are the keys almost. It's like this learning. There's like words like threaded into these words that are threaded into these words that are like the key. Somehow they are the key. So as just be good listeners right now. Iana kiana siana tuiana oyana, taking in all of our surroundings. Oyana kiana oyana. Iana kiana oyana, getting out of our own head, getting out of our own way by releasing Iana kiana oyana, those iana kiana oyana, those aggravating thoughts of like anasiano tuiana oyana, just overanalyzing. So we got to clear those out of the way to kind of make way for just to be able to listen and to hear these key words. Anasiano tuiana kuiana siano tuiana oyana. So just remembering to breathe, releasing all that no longer serves you, and that includes these intrusive thoughts that just keep playing on replay. Yana kiana oyana. So one of the things I don't know about for you, they're wanting me to talk about too, about how like this is a big elimination time for a lot of us, and that what is that meaning is that iana kiana suiana tuiana oyana, is that things are coming up, like some different things that you thought you may have like moved past, or it wasn't like a big deal anymore, or you weren't it wasn't part of this anymore. It felt like it was like way past, like it's just history, right? But then they are bringing it up. They're bringing it up as like confirmations of like say if you're having, like one of the things that I still struggle with, that I have been working through this even again, it's like this process. This past week, I didn't realize I was still struggling with Oyana kiano suiano, imposter syndrome is the word. Iana kiano suino oyana, not feeling good enough or worthy, or who am I to share these things, and who am I to be able to receive these things? Who am I to be able to deserve Iana kiano suiano oyana, this path, this journey that I've been given, this path and this journey that I have been loving. Who am I? Who am I? Who am I to take the torch? You know, who am I? It's like that whole, they're showing again like that, the Olympic ring there, and then they're coming, the goddesses are coming, they're passing each one. You see, it's like you see the progression of this goddess handing the torch off to this goddess, and this goddess is handing the torch off to get this goddess, and you're the goddess over here, like in this curve, to where you could see you could see like the entire track, and then you can see like this torch being passed, and you know your time's coming, you know it's coming, but you're like, who am I? Who am I to take this torch? Who am I to be in line with these goddesses? Who am I to receive this gift? Who am I to open to hold the key for someone else? Who am I to receive the key for myself? What am I going to do with the key? How am I going to be able to, who am I to be able to hold all of that awareness? Who am I to hold all of that power? The power of making sure you use the power for good, right? And for not selfish reasons. Who am I to do these things? And who am I for people to, like you, to come and show up, right? And so you may have your own little taglines there of the who am I taglines, and also like and then what comes up, they're saying like what comes up then that you didn't even realize was the background noise to that. It's like those subliminal background noises where you don't hear the words, but it's playing. or your past mistakes, things that you did 30 years ago, are these subliminal messages in the back of your mind and playing in your ear, taking up the space that could be all that goodness, that goddess goodness, that source goodness. But instead you're hearing this subliminal noise of the mistakes you made, the things that you did that you wish you wouldn't have done. But they're saying some of these, they like the things for me, and they're saying they're a lot of these are for, there's people, specific ones that they're talking to right now of you, that is the same case scenario, is that you had to walk that path. That was your agreement. That was your soul agreement, that you had to do these things. You had to make it through. You had to go through that part of the journey. You had to do these things. That was like an agreement. And that's why it felt like you just kind of fell into these situations and you're like, why did I fuck up so bad? How did that even happen? It's like all of a sudden it just happened. And they're saying it's because it had to. You had to experience these things. You had to, like, iana, kiana, sawiana, oyana, kind of like checking off boxes of your soul agreement of you have to figure out how to work through these things and come out the other end better for it. Iana, kiana, oyana. And also, like, it conditions your heart and your soul for compassion. Like, these are some of the things that you've gone through. If you look back and you think, I really hate that happened and I regret whatever it was. Maybe it makes you feel shame, or maybe it makes you feel, maybe still some of you still feel guilt over these things too. You haven't released and forgiven yourself on that. And then there's just some other mixed feelings in there, just like dirty, or just you don't feel good. There's like a stain involved on these things that happened in your past. And they're saying that, but these things had to happen. And if you look back at those things, think about how they have made you a better person today and more compassionate for people today that have gone through similar or have gone through anything that's like less than like societal, like what people would be like appropriate. You feel like you can have a lot more compassion and understanding and less judgment for the people that trip over these stones down here, because you get it. You were somewhere in the mix of that. Maybe not on the same level, but you tripped on stones along your path. And so it made you more compassionate to others that trip on stones and less judgmental, like some of these other folks out there that are like going, you're a horrible person. And you're like, no, they just tripped. They just had a wee trip. And then and then you are a lot more able to put a hand out and say, let me help you up. Let me help you up. And I get it. Falls happen. Trips happen. Accidents happen. And some of them you're like, oh, that wasn't a mistake. I totally did that. I made the choice to do that. Well, it doesn't mean that it wasn't kind of like an accident. Like it's a learning curve. It's something that you may have fallen into, or you didn't know was like, maybe you felt like you had no other choice at the time for whatever reason. It doesn't make you a bad person. And so they're saying these are the things that led you to where you are now. It made you a better person. It made your heart bigger and more capable of holding space for others because you went through those things in those times. Your compassion grew exponentially because of what you went through, what you did, what you deem as making you unworthy, unlovable, wrong, not right, dirty, something to be cause blame or shame, whatever it was, or whatever the things were. Maybe it was multiple things, but now you are grown and you can look back and you're looking back at it with shame, but they're saying don't do that because you had to do that. That was a box you had to check off your list of your contractual agreement with your soul contract that you had to go through to then be at the point you are now with this beautiful, compassionate heart of loving others unconditionally. You went through hell to help others, to help lift out others out of the pits of fire that they're going through themselves, and also to tell them what you went through doesn't make you less worthy. You're there to become a soft landing place for these people that need you because of who you are, because of what you went through. So don't hate on yourself for what you went through. It was a necessary agreement to get to where you are now. That's why it happened the way it did. That's why you felt like you just kind of like fell into it, and or it was like something that you had to do or whatever it was for you. That's why it happened the way it did, because it was necessary. And it doesn't make you a bad person because of what you did. It doesn't make you dirty. It doesn't make you less than. It doesn't make you not worthy of this life that you dream of or that you're living. Maybe you're already living your dream, but every day you doubt your worth of receiving and living in it. Maybe you feel guilty about living this beautiful life of yours because of what you went through, but they're saying you are living this life, you're here living this dream because of what you went through. This is the gift, the reward for being more, for receiving, like you went through the poo of it to get to here, to be more compassionate, lifting others up, helping others, loving unconditionally, learning to love others unconditional. Because that's also been a part of the process, is because going through, yes, you're more compassionate and less judgmental of others, but now it's like, now your process is of the same of you. And then also, and it's this weird mix and balance of, it's like you're less judgmental of some people, but more judgmental of others. So trying to heal those wounds there. And so, it's like not having, it's like because you went through this and you went through the fires to get here, then you have less like patience for some people. You have more patience for some people that went through fires as well, but some people you're like, you got no excuse there, buddy. And so you're learning to have compassion for them too. You're learning, we're all learning and growing every step of the way. So just be patient with yourself. Show yourself the same love and compassion that you show these other people that are either going through the flames or are coming out of the flames of their own hells that they have lived through. You would not pour as much judgment on them as you do yourself. So we need to strip. We're in this time of being that's all being illuminated, is how harshly we've been on ourselves, and to release judgment across the board. We are in a time of needing to release judgment across the board. And we need that tidal wave to begin here, deep in our heart and souls, and treat it like a tsunami, a tidal wave of compassion and unconditional love, just coming out from our heart and soul all around us, just washing away the judgment, washing away all the woulda, coulda, shouldas, all of it, just letting it all go. and spending less time judging others and more time working on us, our healing, and then so that way we could be a better representation of what humanity could be in the world, and then helping, and then which then helps others mirror that effect. You help others by allowing them to mirror what you learn and how you learn and grow. So if you are in a judgmental state, they are going to mirror that, and they're going to keep judging too. They're going to keep judging. Their judgment of themselves is going to grow larger. Their judgment of others is going to grow larger. But if you are growing into and healing so well, and this beautiful soul, this is you, this beautiful soul, and we are learning to really let go and release all that judgment, all that self-judgment, just letting it go, just brushing it away. All the judgment of others for anything. It could be like not cutting their grass, or the clothes that they wear, or the way they speak, the way they look, the way they act, the way their volume that they speak, or the natiana oyana, how they do or don't do their hair or clothes or makeup, or nasiana oyana, or how they spend their money. All of these different things that we do, these little micro judgments every day, all day long. We are in this time where it is time to tsunami it all away, to wash it away, to let it go, to not play in that game anymore. It's like, it's almost as if there's like this judgment level, and we are being asked to come out of that now. Like, it's like you can stay in this level of the game if you want. They're saying like you could stay in that level of the game, but you cannot then proceed through the door to get to this next level with that. So choose your weapon, choose your level, choose your where you want to be. Do you want to stay in this judgment consuming world and level and layer and atmosphere that we're in? Do you want to stay there and hibernate there and just keep playing the same role over and over and over again, judging yourself for your weight, your looks, how much money you have or don't have, how you choose to live your life? Do you want to continue that cycle of continually judging yourself, and then continually judging others? And the more you judge yourself, the more you judge others. The more you judge others, the more you judge yourself. Is this infinity sign of judgment, and it's this whole level that people are at. And I've been in it too. Like, I've been in the depths of it, and they're pushing, trying to, like, they've been on me. I've been working on this for a while, on they've been trying to get me to this next level. And so don't feel like you'll never get to point B from point A, because it's impossible. It's not impossible. It takes time. It takes layers of healing, because they are going to be showing you and illuminating for you these different parts of yourself, of like nuggets of the why you're judging yourself, like all these different past things. And then they're going to, and you can ask, can you show me, like, and then the why did I do that? And then you did it because you had to go through that. So it's time to release that judgment of yourself on that. It's time to let go. It's time to forgive yourself for all the things, because it's not even needed. You had to do the things. You had to go through there to get to here. And it made you a better person. It made your heart fuller, whole. Even though sometimes it'll feel like there's a hole, it's more full and more whole because of what you went through. You are here because you went through there. So be grateful for where you are now. Be grateful for this opportunity and for those past opportunities. which is that, like, I know makes you cringe. Like, be grateful for what I did, but what I did has brought me so much shame. Be grateful for that stepping stone. You don't have to be grateful for any details. You don't have to be grateful for, like, how it made you feel and everything back then. This is a past image that we are, like, filing away into the, like, I am just grateful for my past, for being here because of what I went through then. And then you could just stick that in, like, your little filing cabinet and close that drawer and be done. Thank you, I'm done. Thank you, I'm done. Thank you, I'm done. I release. They're like, pretend like you're in the courtroom. Your heart's the Bible. Put your hand over your heart. Raise your right hand, please. I release all self-judgment. I release all blame and shame. I release the hurt. I release the pain. I release everything that is no longer serving me, has never served me. I release all of the things, the guilt and the just anything that made me feel less than throughout my whole life. I release it all. I ask for it to be washed away. Scrub my soul clean. Oyana kiano suiano tuiano oyana. Help me to never accept judgment, self-judgment again. To never cast blame. To allow myself to let go of all of these past deeds, all of these past things that I've been carrying around in my heart, making me feel less than. I release them. I release them. I command all cords to be cut, severed, burned away. Oyana kiano soiano tuiano oyana kiano oyana ayana siano tuiano oyana. We can even ask Saint Germain and your violet flame. Iana kiano soiano tuiano oyana. Please just light us up. Light us up. Let your oyana kiana oyana. We ask for your violet flame to consume us, to consume that blame, that shame, that guilt, that pain, to any of that judgment. We ask you to consume it, so that way we may release it for now and always. I release, I release, I release. Oyana kiana siano tuyano oyana. I carry it no more. Suyano tuyana ana ana. I understand that I was meant to walk through those doors, so that way I can walk through these next set of doors. Oyana kiano suyano tuyano oyana. I understand that part of the key to get from here to the next, Iana kiano oyana, is releasing the last. Iana kana siana tuyano oyana. I, Iana kiana suyano, state your name. I, Sara, Iana kiana oyana an kaliak. Forever and ever, release my self-judgment. Forever and ever, release judgment of others. Oyana kiana oyana. And I do know that is tied, Iana kiana oyana, that is tied with a ribbon of forgiveness for any future violations of this oath. Iana kiana soyana toyana oyana. To be gentle with myself and not to judge those violations as well, but to take this as a step in the right direction. Learning, growing, healing. I release. Oyana su anasiano oyana. We clean the blackboard of judgment, of blame, of shame. We erase all of our past. Oyana kiana siano tuyano koyano oyana, that has been lingering, whispering in our ear. Iana kiano oyana, telling us that we are not worthy. We release, we erase. Oyana kiano suyano tuyano oyana. I let go. Oyana siano tuyano oyana, so that way I can grow. Oyana siano tuyano oyana. Amen, and so it is. they want you to say to, and this sounds like, I don't know, like one of those like evangelist kind of thing, but for some reason they want you with those hands on your hearts now, both hands on your heart. No? Okay. All right, hand back up. One hand on your left hand on your heart, right hand in the air. I am healed. I am healed. I am healed. I am free. I am free. I am free from self-judgment and the blame and the shame. I am free. I am free. I am free. I am healed. I am healed. I am healed in every way. Body, soul, mind, and spirit. I am healed. I am free. I am free. I am free of all karmic ties. Iana kiano suyano tuyano oyana from this life and the past. Oyana kiano suyano tuyano oyana. I am free. I am free. I am free. I am healed. I am healed. I am healed. Suyano tuyana ana kiano oyana su. Ana siano tuyano oyana su. Ana siano tuyano su. Oyana su. Oyana su. Ah, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Oyana kiano oyana. Oyana. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Amen. And so it is. Blessed be, blessed be, blessed be. Oyana kiano suyano tuyano oyana kiano suyano tuyano oyana koyana suyano tuyano oyana. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Who knew that where that was going? Just please share, like if you have any experiences that really like that come from like this leads into or anything, just please share. I would just love to hear your story. Thank you. Thank you for being here on this journey with me, learning and growing alongside me. Just remember that we are on this path side by side together. I am not ahead. I am not behind. We are right there together. Thank you.